Can you tell the American people and your employees right now that in order to improve morale in your workforce, that you will guarantee at least 7 paid sick days to the 15,000?
Senator, with our latest agreement with our employees, which included a historic 24% wage increase and access to premium health care benefits, we immediately pivoted to talking to each of our local...
I've been deeply involved. I introduced the amendment on the floor. I know the issue. Will you make that commitment right now to guarantee paid sick days to all of your workers? That's not a radical demand. It really is not. Will you make that commitment, sir?
Senator, I share your focus on our employees. I will commit to continuing to discuss with them important quality of life issues with our local craft colleagues.
In all due respect, you sound like a politician here, Mr. Shaw. It's not paid sick days is not a radical concept in the year 2023. I'm not hearing you make that commitment to guarantee that to all of your workers.
Senator Sanders certainly had more patience than I would have. I'm sitting up here trying to leap out of my skin, Mary. We're gonna jump right into this. It's a simple yes or no, sir. Are you going to guarantee those sick days for your employees? Yes or no, sir? That's all it is. Either you are or you aren't. And given all that jibber jabber you were talking, I can understand infants better than I can understand you. It's obvious the answer is no, sir. You have no dignity. Man, I can't even. I mean, I would have been, oh Lord, he lucky. I mean, Senator Bernard Sanders did it, but I would have went totally in on that fool.
Listen, and you would have been right to do so, because let's be honest here. We have this guy sitting in front of the Senate committee talking about, he started out saying he's committed to making this right with the citizens or the residents of East Palestine. And we can't even get him to commit to providing sick days. And people will say, what sick days for his workers got to do with the people of Palestine? Well, if people are well rested, well paid, then we could catch mistakes, but they're too busy cutting back on people who are doing safety checks on their trains so they can buy more stock back. He won't commit to stop posing stock buybacks. He won't commit to do anything to show that he really is committed to these citizens and people. Only thing he's committed to is the bottom line. And we continue to see this problem from CEOs, and especially at the expense of poor and working class people. You could just give us lip service as if that's enough. This is tacky, and I'm glad Sanders wouldn't let up on him. I'm glad he tore into him. And you're right, I would have had some more stuff for him.
Yeah, I'm glad too, Mary. Yeah, both of us would have. That's why we ain't in that Congress right now. They couldn't handle all of that. That was Alan Shaw, folks. Alan Shaw, remember that name, the CEO of Norfolk Southern on paid sick days for the employees. He couldn't answer a simple yes or a no. So that answer is absolutely no. Don't be fooled by this fool. The answer is no. And you know what? The feds need to come down hard on them. They wouldn't be able to make a move. They wouldn't be able to sneeze without me being right there on their throat every single step of the way until they did right by their workers. And the mayor's point that he made about happy employees, if employees are well rested, they do an extraordinary job. It's a confluence of things here. And the man couldn't even simply do that in America, the hegemon nation that we are. You know what, America, we got a problem. I tell you that all the time. The Norfolk Southern has agreed to pay sick leave with some unionized workers. Now, what kind of BS is that? Some and not all? No, all means all, it don't mean some. You see how they trying to divide and conquer there? It's BS with some unionized workers in recent weeks, but not the conductors and the engineers. Ain't that some sugar? Not the engineers or the conductors? Hello, somebody? What kind of sense does this make? You know what? That dude wouldn't even be able to leave the hearing. You know what, dude? Since you want to play games, let's play games. Go ahead and call your family. Let them know they ain't gonna see you for a long ass time, because we gonna be up in here, up in here, up in here until you do something by these employees. It's a simple yes or no, America. Simple yes or no. Now, the sick days that were agreed on came for 3,000 engineering craft railroaders who work for Norfolk Southern. But keep in mind, Norfolk Southern's total number of employees is over 20,000. Do you hear me, America? Over 20,000. These people they not even scratching the surface, and this man got the pure, unadulterated gall to fix his mouth, to say all of that nonsense instead of getting at the heart of the matter, which is no, we're not gonna do it unless y'all make us do it. And to that, I would have said, okay, sir, get ready to be made to do it, because y'all about to bounce. Okay, you about to bounce.